Welcome back. So what you're looking at right now is bundled wild ash firewood that is pretty much seasoned, just has to shed a little bit more moisture, a little more water weight. It's almost there. So we got it stacked up nice and high, and we got it so the air can get through it. Airflow is key for drying firewood. If you don't have airflow, it ain't gonna season right. So that's all ready to go. This is the rest of the wild cherry that we got. Goes to pretty much here where this board is. And then from here on over, we have all just white ash or just regular ash firewood. The stuff that is stacked here to about here was recently just stacked and has to season a little bit more. Once it gets cut up, then it starts to dry out more and get these nice checks in them, like that. So we put the wood up on this platform. It's 4 pallets tall and it's raised. That way it can dry out, and we keep it all elevated off the ground. And then when it's gonna rain for multiple days in a row, we cover this, and then we uncover it when it's not raining. But we got a pretty good start on that. We got all the cherry unloaded off of that rack here that we got. That one's gonna be going to my Uncle Bob. I built that last year for him. Just haven't had a chance to get it to him. The rest of this just has to season up a little bit more. But I got a pretty good start on it. I'm pretty happy with what we got here so far. As far as the processor thing area goes, it's kind of making a huge mess right here. And it's kind of in the lawn, and the lawn guy comes and I'm in his way, and it's kind of a pain. So we're gonna rip all this down, break this down, take that table down, and we're gonna move all this back here. I got a lot of clearing out to do, as you can see. I gotta clear all this. The hot water tank's gotta be moved over. And then pretty much where that tarp is where the end of it's gonna be almost sitting. You're gonna feed the logs in here. So this pretty much whole setup where it's a long straight, it's pretty much because we moved here long straight this way, right, just like this. You're gonna feed the logs in from this side on a roller, and then they're gonna roll downhill to where you cut them. And then they're gonna be cut, and then it's gonna go on another conveyor probably and fall down more downhill into the back of a trailer. I know it seems complicated, but it's fairly simple. It's just like an automated assembly line for firewood. It's nothing crazy. So want to get this picked up. It looks terrible back here. It's mainly just trash and scrap that needs to get taken care of. It hasn't yet. We have 3 firewood racks over there, the longer pallets that are reinforced. 2 of them are completed. 1 of them has to be finished. And there's this one over here that can be used. It's just 4x4s with wood on top of it for wood storage. But I just want to get this cleaned up a little bit. It looks kind of trashy, and I don't really like it. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up some things and get some things more organized and move some things. That way it doesn't look that bad back here. And then we could probably even put like a little chairs and a little table back here on the nice flat ground somewhere. So, but that's pretty much what we got going on for today. Just getting things cleaned up and tidied up. It is supposed to rain at some point today, so we're gonna have to cover all this. That way it stays nice and dry. A lot of people are saying, oh, don't cover your wood, just it's fine. Well, when you let wood that's already starting to season and dry get saturated with water again, it's like a sponge. You're gonna have more water inside there that you're gonna have trouble getting out. So you want to try to keep it as dry as possible, covered at all times if possible. The sky's kind of looking meh, but we'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Gotta get some stuff cleaned up. Not really going to probably video too much because it's going to be back like in the weeds, and I'm already going to be having a tough time trying to cut things and move things and everything else. So we'll get this scrap stuff here also hauled over to our burn pile over there and get it ready to be cleaned up. So thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.